Welcome back with a video. I woke up like 2 hours. I just woke up. I slept 2 hours. I've been almost awake for almost 24 hours. I took a little 2-hour power nap because it is Guild War Day. We have a lot more videos to record. So let's get into it. So if you don't know, with this Guild War included, we have 7 Guild Wars left. That is all we have left for the season, and we will see how it goes in terms of the tournament. They should be announcing it pre-season, somewhere around there. We don't know how it works. We don't even know if it's going to happen this season, but it should more than likely happen this season because they talked about it before this season even started. So therefore, there should be a tournament. That is why everyone's pushing for top 32 and time to lock in, right? My int, that one war, that's why it devastated me because we were so close to the end of the season. It started coming out, right? So let's get into it. Again, we did good last war. So who will we versus today? It is currently 10:01. Please, can we lock in 6-0? Who is it going to be? Battlefield. 283 Japan. Honestly, I think that's probably the best case scenario for us. Because it's better than getting Palladium ranked number 2 and all that. I think this is pretty good, actually. That's actually really good for us, okay? I will definitely take that for sure. So let's get into it. Again, we are more than likely going to be scouting because we are extremely early. I always scout most of the time anyways. So let's get into it, right? I see a Fire Ravi over here. All right, what are they cooking up over here? So I see Urban Shadow Shoe, a Mort, Ilanov, T number 2. Round number 1, Ball Sarunga, Renaka Baline. That defense is not that bad. But that defense number 1, you really, I'm going to be honest, you really do not want to, if you run, like, your Sage Vivian comp in this, you're asking to just die like a dog. You're asking to get run over, right? So honestly, I will not be surprised for that top team. I am just going to be doing this. I am pretty sure I'm just going to be doing FCC, SPP, and Janua. Just to play it safe, right? Again, this is my politics. This is not a real gear. I was experimenting with some stuff, yes. Guild War GVG defense, I was experimenting. I was contemplating on what to do. So let's go over here and do this. Honestly, SPP does not need that fast of a gear versus what we're fighting. But honestly, you know what? Since it's free unequip, I might as well do this because I'm not going to be using anything fast in the second team. So I might as well go ahead and knock myself out and do this. Why not? Again, it don't really matter. It really does not matter for SPP. Effectiveness. And there you go. 308. Probably fine there. Do I work here on Confile? I mean, Confile isn't that bad. I mean, we're not really going to take any damage here. Because of FCC existing. So Renaka, Beline, even Beline's on 3F. It's just literally whatever. FCC though, let's make sure she has her Aureus. Actually, I am tempted just to give her Holy Sack. Because like literally her only job is to just sit here and get blown up. So like I'm just gonna give her Holy Sack. The bottom team though. The bottom team though, honestly, I'm gonna be real honest here. I am mad tempted to just like flan Horse City. I as much as I would love to bribe with Cesaria, I would not be surprised if this is like a 250 Ilanov. That's my biggest problem for this, is a 250 Ilanov, and that's exactly what I'm expecting here. So, more than likely, we are probably just going to be playing it safe. I'm probably going to do Flan. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do Mort. I'm going to do Harsetti. Especially since I don't know their speeds here. I'm just going to play it safe. Because if it's like a 250 Ilanov, I'm dead. If I try to BBK this. Right? I'm for sure dead. So technically, I can hard steady. Flan. And then honestly, the last one, I'm not too sure about the last one. I am real tempted to just use Ilanov. Because I might as well. Because Mort is the biggest. And I mean, biggest problem for me on that team. So let's go ahead and do Prot set on our Ilanov. Because honestly, this would be like the best perfect. This is like the perfect time to use her. With Prot set. Okay, it's good. It's going to give you HP. ER. It's whatever. No, not that one. Which one is it? I honestly don't really remember the gears. Again, I've been moving gears. I've been moving the gear around almost all day long. So my eyes are like just numb when it comes to moving gear. So again, bear with me here. Just bear with me. Let's go to HP. HP defense. Because ER, well, yeah, I want some ER. Honestly, it don't really matter. It really doesn't matter here. I'm just kind of throwing whatever. All right, let's just give her this. It's literally whatever. Our Elenov's main job is literally just to sit here and be a tank. That's literally her job. It's to just sit there and be a brick wall. All right, and here we will be running Abyssal Crown. There you go. And I don't feel like switching the gears between our cities. I really don't. But again, this should be perfectly fine for a bottom team. Top team, though, looks pretty safe. I've run that before, so let's get into it. Again, the only biggest problem by bottom team is letting the Shu run amok, and I'm not gonna let her run amok, so we're just gonna get rid of her right away. Hopefully. Alright, so again, we actually did outspeed the SPP, and we did outspeed the Beeline SPP. We outspeed the Beeline and Renaka. Surprisingly. Surprisingly enough. I did forget to put my FCC on Bastion, but honestly, it's really not the end of the world because he doesn't really need immunity. I'm literally going to be S1 in anyways. So, Beeline S3 is going to be a 26k Beeline. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 3F, right? Pretty sure it's 3F. Yes, it is. Again, I ran this a couple wars. It was okay. It's all right. It worked a little bit. If I get one shield, it's good enough for me. That's how I see it. All right, so he did not push back FCC. And Renaka is on her own artifact, which is best case scenario for me, because now I'm going to be able to just rip S3, break around stealth, and I can be able to get rid of the Beeline defense buff. So this is a perfect scenario. I didn't get rid of the defense buff. All right. And since Beeline provoked me, I'm literally just ignoring the Basarunka at this point. And Beeline died, just like a dog. All right. Now we should be able to kill Basarunka very, very shortly after this. I guess she will be able to S3, but again, it's not the end of the world. If you do see this defense, FCC kind of just makes it extremely easy to beat. Really easy. Even if I got defense broken there, it really doesn't matter. Defense break. No defense break, but we got countered. Nice to see. Again, it does not matter. It really doesn't matter. Renaka, you can go do all this. You can do whatever you want here. I'm on Holy Sack, so I'm not really worried about my boss, my FCC. All right. S1. She goes again. S1 again. Please. This defense buff. Again, normally, Boss Rig will be dead here, but since we got provoked by Beeline, we have to go about this route. But again, hey, we cleaned it up. Now, S1, we don't have Rage, so we're going to take another S3, which honestly doesn't matter. Again, FCC's going to die, but she's going to come back to life, and Renaka's going to be stunned, so it's whatever. Literally whatever. Alright, S1, and clean. Clean round 1. And I don't really worry about is round 2. Again, I've never really slow comped this team, so let's find out. Let's see. Alright, so, yeah, I'm probably just going to kill Michelle Shu. She is literally the only problem here. Looking at the speed 20, like, this is perfect speed 20 for me. I don't really care about the more or any of that. So I am literally just going to be S1 in the Shu. Did I get an attack buff? But did we defense break? We did not get a defense break. Oh, we did get a defense break, but no attack buff. Kinda sucks. That kinda sucks, but honestly, she is stunned. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure this is a sweet miracle. Yes, it is. And I think we stunned, funny enough, the Ilanov. Okay, we did stun the Ilanov. Mort's gonna go. We are defense broken, though, on Har City. Is that a problem? Eesh. Eesh. That was close. Almost. Hey, that was almost a problem. I was saying that. That was almost a problem. Alright. Now, honestly, I'm going to... let's get rid of Mort. Nah, I have to get rid of Mort. Man, since we didn't get the attack buff on that S1 proc, this Urban Shadow Shu lived. So it's a bit spooky. So now we can S1 Mort. Again, he is going to die from this. He is gone. He is Holy Sack, though. Can we proc Abyssal Crown here? I doubt this Ilanov is damaged, but... And she got stunned again. Alright, it does not matter. Alright, it really doesn't matter about this Ilanov now. Alright. If we can break Shu out of stealth, I'm killing him. Or killing her. Yep, we do. Now we are going to kill... We rip S3, right, Mort? I don't really have a problem here. Let's just get rid of Shu. Shu's kind of the only... Shu's like the only problem I see here. I mean, I don't really care if my Heart Steady dies. It does look like a damage enough. Because if my Heart Steady dies, well, guess what, boys? We have 2 Heart Steadies. We have 2 Heart Steadies. I am going to be greedy here. I'm going to S1 the Ilanov. Alright, we didn't really get the defense broken, but hey, this Mort did not counter, which is perfect. Alright, now we should be able to S1, and Ilanov and Mort should be gone from this. Yep, they're gone. Alright, very, very clean. Again, ideally there, we proc attack buff on our flan, and then our Michelle Shu's just gone. That's usually how it was going to go. But again, very, very clean. We did not lose anybody the first hit. Next. Poe. What's going on over here? I see a Fene. And I see a Renaka Poyung. Honestly, again, the bottom team looks perfectly free for me just to do this. And the top team? Huh. What if... I'm debating about this top team. What if... You know, this looks very, what's the word called? Bait-worthy of an Aria, I think. Because I would love to just Aria this, but I have a feeling that that's going to be like a Omega. And I mean a Omega ER or effectiveness politics in them. So I wonder, is this really going to be the play? Is it really going to be the play? Surely, I think we're fine, right? So we do Dragon King Sharon. No, Dragon King Sharon. Where's your name? Ruel. We bring out the good old girl Ruel. Ruel of Light. Just in case if things get dicey. But I'm really not expecting this fight to really kill me in this situation. So let's go ahead and give her her chest back. Lifesteal. And honestly, who took your chest? Has to be Violet. Or Violet. Alright, that looks good to me. And honestly, I really don't see a problem with this top team. I don't see a problem with this. Yeah, Fanny gets injury and all, but honestly, I'm kind of expecting everything to just die. And even at that, honestly, what if I just go like... Funny enough, if I don't do that, what stops me from just going like... What stops me from just going like more Alencia and like hand guy? Alright? I'm trying to think what's the problem here. Honestly, it may be a more Alencia angle, to be honest. Like, I really don't see a world if I just go all green. Especially, like, if I just take Young Xenia as well. Well, yes, I see that there's an SPP here. But does that really matter if I take an all green team? I have a feeling it don't matter. I have a feeling that it does not matter at all. So, you know what? Let's knock ourselves out and try it. Because again, I really don't think it really makes that much of a difference. I could be wrong though, but hey. Maybe you see this, maybe you don't. Maybe I'm cutting it out of the video. Who knows? But yeah, I'm pretty sure that doesn't make any difference at all. Alright, HP. HP, I'm pretty sure it's this. I just gotta fix that. Alright. Immunity, HP, and it should be this one. No, not that one. Uh-oh. Is it Ilanov's ring? I think it is Ilanov's ring. There you go. Should be it. Good to go. But again, how does Fede kill any of this? That's why I'm like, I could just do this. Alright, so let's go ahead and give him his HP boots back. Because again, I was re-gearing a lot. Again, you may see this, you may not. I'm just yapping at this point, talking. Okay, let's do that. It's good to go. Make this back to normal. And Alencia, I think you're missing gear as well. Man, everyone's missing gear. Prayer, Swallowtude. Honestly. Man, you know what? Is it bad I want to take Arya in here? Nah, I think Arya is just going to die. The problem with Arya, I think Arya is just going to get like run over. And I'm just going to die. Alright, so let's go back over here. HP. I think it's this. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be HP with crit. Destro neck. Pretty sure it's that, because I don't have another HP necklace. But, looks good to me. So again, I don't see anything wrong with the top team, neither do I see anything wrong with the bottom team. Top team, again, There's the world I do lose this, but honestly, I don't. It's all green versus Fene. Surely Fene's not gonna do anything, right? I mean, Fene, I really don't see how Fene would work here, but let's find out. Are you a fast Arceti? And it's a slow Arceti. 26k HP Arceti. Again, I don't see how we lose this, even if we run this. Yeah, SPP could cut my focus in half, but honestly, like, it's kind of whatever. Not my focus, just my fighting spirit in half. Fene, you're gonna S3. We're gonna go into. Let's find out. You're gonna go into Young Senya. Actually, that's best case scenario. Now, honestly, I am literally just gonna rip S3s. I S3 with Valencia. I'm gonna S3 with my Young Senya. And then, like, everything go poof. That's a problem. I don't get me wrong. Fene can work, but she really needs Bossarunka. Because I did run the Fene, Bossarunka, Ilanov, and it actually worked quite a bit. I got like a couple wins with it. Again, this was earlier on in the season though, so it's a little bit different. But right now, if you don't have Bossarunka with Fene, she really can't take advantage of her immunity. She can literally just get run over like she just did right now. She hits, and she's just basically gone. Again, very clean round 1. Round 2 should be the exact same. Because of Renaka and Hwa-Young. Hwa-Young doesn't have a light target there, so I'm not really worried about it. Now, I could have maybe swift off Holy Sack off of my FCC for the off chance here, but nah, I think it's fine regardless. Does look like it's a little bit effectiveness because my FCC has what, 40 or 60 ER, somewhere around there. All right, it's stun, doesn't really matter. We have street with SPP again. Janua, big value right now. SPP, Janua. Very big value. That third slot can really just flip-flop. It really can right now. Alright, maybe we kill Bossarunka. Pretty sure we do. Let's see. Yeah, we did. Alright, Hwa-Young does proc. Again, it does not matter who she goes on to. Obviously, best case, not FCC. Yep, Janua, again, perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine, because Janua has Wind Rider and everything. So that's good for us. Because if it went on FCC, it would have killed FCC. Now I'm going to be, let's just S1. The Hwa-Young, hope she doesn't counter. No counter, alright. RNL. Maybe I could have killed her instead. Again, doesn't really matter. We are on Holy Sack, so I'm not really worried about that. But again, gone. Goner. Again, very, very clean. Hit again. Surprisingly, no Arias. Unless I just got extremely lucky at my picking and I picked the one area that doesn't have Aria. So let's go over here to the second area. Let's see what's going on over here. What do I see here? I see a Baline, Hwa-Young, Bossarunka. And I do see redemption. Is this redemption period for this bottom one? Actually, you know what? Is my Pavel geared? That is a big question. Okay, he is currently geared. We are going to do a redemption war here. Surely I don't again, right? Where is it at? Symbol of Unity, come home. I have missed you. Boom, Symbol of Unity. Pavel back to normal. Honestly, we could run it back yet again with this top team. Because there is literally nothing wrong with this top team yet again. The bottom team, we are going to be running the good old Zio Pavel. We saw what happened last time. I got greedy. But guess what? I've learned from my mistakes. We're going to run it back. And we are not going to int this time. But just for precautions. Just for safety precaution. Actually, I forgot what the torrent build was. Because I could put them on torrent. I kind of forgot what it was, though. Nah, surely we're fine without the torrent, right? Surely we're fine without the torrent. Because this time, I'm going to rip my S3 into the BBK. I had to rip my S3 into BBK at this point. Alright. But again, let's go ahead and fix our Pavel. I'm pretty sure in terms of the touring gear, it was a... Was it this? I always forget what it was. Because I am able to put my Pavel on torrent. I do think, though, it does involve this type of gear, though. I'm pretty sure it is this type of gear. Yeah, I won't be surprised if it's this. And then the chest piece is obviously Actually, well, I'm pretty sure it's not this. And I'm just waffling at this point. Crit chance, Destro. Is it this? That's not. I doubt it's that. But I'm not even gonna mess with it. Again, we'll be perfectly fine running this again. And Zio, make sure you have your book and ring. Yes, you do. And we should be good to go. We are gonna be soul burning into the BBK. We learned last time that yeah, we soul burn into BBK, especially if we see an Aureus Lilius, right? All right. So again, same old. We run the exact same comp 3 times in a row. If it ain't broken, why change it? All right. If it works, don't change it. All right, again, into the Boss Ruka. Are you POV? Let's find out. If you're not POV, all right, this Boss Ruka should more than likely die here from this S1. Yep, she is gone. Hua Young does proc. Again, it does not really matter who she goes into now, especially since Renaka is not there, weakening one of our characters. Yeah, it did no damage to FCC. The Lion's going to S3. Doesn't really matter here. Push back our Janua probably. Yep, push him back. All right, we're going to be S3 here. Strip the Lion, and we are good to go. This Hua Young really can't do anything, and it's very, very free. Again, if you have Janua and you care for Guild War, or if you're trying to get more Mystics from winning every single Guild War hit, build your Janua. Janua is just really good, but I do think you need SPP. Again, I barely got SPP like a month and a half ago, and I will say, absolutely stunning. And she is in the coin shop right now. If you want to buy her, she's 100% worth it, especially if you have Janua. She's just so good. The rage, the proccing for the Janua, it's just, oh, it's so nice. It's so, oh, it's perfect. It's just so perfect, right? All right, very, very good. Now into the final hit. Surely. It's the Shepherd of the Hollow. All right. This time again. Here we go again. We are going to be, you know, actually. Let me see. Let's push back Harsetti. Yes, we are going to push back Harsetti. We are going to push this girl back. She resisted. Oh, buddy. I'm so greedy to do this again. But it's not an Aureus Lilius. Do I get greedy? Do I dare get greedy? Nah, let's just do this, man. Nah, let's just do this. I want to get greedy, man, but ever since I lost that Guild War, I'm just so... I can't trust it. S1 this. Proc. Pavel will proc it. Boom. BBK will pop. Pavel, I'm going to be able to S3. And honestly, I'm pretty sure I am literally just going to S1 the Lilius here. Not S1. S1 the Harsetti. Yeah, we S1 the Harsetti. I could get rid of the Lilius, but honestly, I'm not really expecting to die to Lilius. I highly doubt this is a Lilius that can 1v3. Right, always in a situation, you always get rid of Harsetti. I could have S3'd with my Pavel, but honestly, let's be realistic here. I doubt this is a big giga damage Lilius that can survive. The only way that she can do really good damage if she is Torrent, 3 Torrents. But guess what? If you're 3 Torrents, that means you are just going to die to Pavel. Right. But, hey, we could have entered this. Who knows? Who would have thought if I went a different route? But, hey, we cleaned it up. Very, very nice. Very clean. Easy 6-0. Nice. Especially for counting down, we have 7 more wars. But other than that, though, thank you for watching the video. Hope you have a good day. And peace out.